7.
On October 8th, 2024, the officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle fail to stop at a stop sign. A traffic stop was initiated. The officer made contact with the defendant. The defendant stated he did not have a driver's license, ID, or passport. The defendant wrote Jesus Gutierrez, date of birth October 2nd, 1977, on a notepad provided by the officer. There was no TCIC return for the name. The officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle to have a different VIN from that on TCIC, and the defendant consented to a search of the motor vehicle. The officer found a Venezuelan passport with the defendant's photograph and the name Jairo Jose Macero Barcenas, date of birth January 11, 1976. The defendant stated he lied about the name to the officer and used a fake name because he was afraid and had never been stopped by officers while in the country.
Mr. Macero Barcenas.
Your Honor, may we stop off? He has to go to the civil front.
Yeah, go. Thanks, Luis.
Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Luis Lentar. Disculpe la interrupción. Mi colega se tiene que ir a un juicio. Acérquese aquí, por favor. Solo mire el juez y conteste nada más en español. Pedro.
Marcelo Barcenas, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you a United States citizen?
What?
Are you a United States citizen?
¿Estadounidense?
No.
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
¿Es con permiso o sin permiso? Sin permiso. Without permission.
I'm going to give you a warning now that if you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put an immigration detainer on you. You will remain in custody until this case is over with, and then you will be shipped off to immigration and you will sit in immigration.
This just turned real. If you're undocumented and catch a charge, it's not just the jail time, it's immigration on your heels next. A traffic stop today could lead to deportation tomorrow. Do you think the system is too harsh here, or is it enforcing the law as written?
Custody until they do whatever they're going to do to you. That usually is a process that'll take about 6 to 9 months. If you do not want that to happen, do not violate any of the conditions that I put on you now. Because if you do, you could be spending a lot of time in custody. You do not have a Texas driver license, so you are not allowed to drive. I am making that a condition of your bond. The other condition I'm putting now is not to get in trouble or violate any laws. You were able, I don't know if you went to jail, but from now on, you will not be given any more PR bonds. So your bonds will be sufficiently high that you're going to spend some time there. And if you're unlucky enough, immigration will put a detainer on you. You will get no further warnings. Do you understand?
Sí, señor. Tiene que hablar. Sí, señor o no, señor. Yes, sir.
No driving whatsoever.
Manejo para nada. No puede manejar.
Okay. We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. First, I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I will get you to Victoria, where we will have you sign a reset, and we're going to get you out of here. These are the only conditions I'm putting on you now. Don't drive and don't get in trouble. When you come back, please have a lawyer, sir. How was jail? Good. You pick up another case, you violate conditions. Next time, it'll be double, triple, maybe quadruple, depending on what happens. I'm not asking much from you. I'm asking you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs and obey the law. And if you become a danger to society, there's only one place. Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not asking you to split the atom here. Just be nice. It's not hard. So bond condition will, so this is Ochoa Lacan.
Yes, Judge.
I'm letting pre-con know. So, he's in the jail docket? Yeah, it's page 29, guys. No drugs, no alcohol, random urinalysis. Alex, can you run his license to see if it's eligible or not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Whatever happened with the investigation that they were doing, do you know? With the interference?
I checked them, they didn't file anything, nothing new has been filed.
Alex, do we know anything about the investigation? Do we know any other further charges that are potentially going to be filed?
I don't see anything about the sexual assault investigation, so,
Okay.
and also his license is, I apologize, just closed out, not eligible.
I'm ordering you now not to drive. Your license has been suspended, probably due to the administrative license revocation hearing. So I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me today, Mr. Ochoa. You're not allowed to drive. Do you understand? We had them check in the system now with DPS to see if it's eligible or not eligible. And it is not eligible.
And Your Honor, you are correct, it's the ALR suspension.
Do you understand? So if you drove here, you may not drive home. You've got to find someone else. Do you understand? You violate these conditions. Like I said, you're going to be signing an affidavit. This is a promise you're making to me not to drive. And I'm telling you, there's no better way to see me really get upset than to drive when there's a no driving affidavit. Do you understand? It is your responsibility to get with DPS to try to figure out how to get your license back. And if you do, and you get liability insurance, I'll take this off. But until that point, don't drive. So I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. We will have you sign a reset. After that, you'll pre-chop for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. Okay?
Judge, if I may, he is here this morning on the DWI. The interfering is set for Friday. Is there any way we can handle
No.
both of those today?
Have you come multiple days?
Okay. Come back on
Kidding,
Friday.
of course.
I was like, thank you, Judge. So
Yes.
are there gonna be different conditions for that or the same
No,
conditions?
it'll be all in one. That's why I was in the interference. I was wanting to see if there's a complaining witness to forbid him to have contact with, but it looks like the interference is just with an officer. So I'm not going to put any conditions on that one. Everything it just rides on the DWI. So you know what's expected of you. You're skirting thin ice. Be careful. That ice breaks. Okay, that way.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, take care.
Again, on Javid, we've gotten in touch with the complaining witness on this case. And
Hello, I'm ADA Colada. I'm filling in for Conrad.
Come up. Come up. Yes. Ms. Turner, I truly appreciate your tenacity. I really do. But the allegations to me are serious. And guys, keep it down, please. And I don't know if I'm ready because I don't want something to happen. It's too soon. It's too fresh. I don't want something bad to happen.
is it
know-
possible for us to keep the address restriction and just do no threatening and harassing?
That's what I mean. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what, I'm,
Because they have no contact at all if we do no threatening and harassing. They can still
don't have
communicate, but they,
contact. That's the point, is I don't want you to have contact with her. The allegations are serious. You allegedly threatened to choke, you allegedly threatened to kill the family, do it overseas, and it's in a repeated fashion.
she said today that that wasn't true.
That's
I don't
not what
know
I was
that.
told on the recall, sorry.
Okay,
That's not what I
okay.
was told on the recall. She said that those statements were prior incidences where he had made those comments and that the incident in question where he made the threat, the consequences of calling the police, she's claiming that he never made the gesture, but I don't have the body cams to watch it to see if that's actually what was said, which is why we're holding off on making a decision.
So what is your position? Your position is to keep no contact?
My position is no threatening or harassing. Based off of the complaint, it was very clear that she doesn't want the restrictions. And I think that they will contact each other anyway. So rather than setting the defendant up to violate his bond
No,
conditions?
no. There's no setting anyone up. We're clear what the consequence is if you try to have contact with her. Don't want you to have contact her for the time being now. I want you to appreciate the fact that you're not to have contact with her, and I'm warning you, don't do it. There will be severe consequence if you try to have any contact with her, if you try to use anyone to relay any kind of messages. If I deem you a public danger, Mr. Javed, I'm telling you now, I'm going to revoke your bond and I'm going to make it very high. Perhaps in time, yes, but the allegations are there. I find them disturbing and I don't want you to have contact with her. I know that your lawyer has really worked hard for it, so don't blame her. It has nothing to do with her. It's all to do with me. And I'm ordering you now not to have any contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes.
Don't blame her. If you want to blame anyone, you blame me. But for the time being, no means no. It doesn't mean maybe. It doesn't mean I've got kids. It doesn't mean I've got to get my car payment. It doesn't mean I got to get my house done. None of that makes a difference to me. My only concern is public safety. That's it. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm not ready yet. The allegations to me are very troubling. And I get the fact that people try to either renounce, mitigate, recant, but I'm not ready yet. I'm just not. In time, perhaps, because, I'm always willing in time to, modify. It's just too soon for right now.
Okay.
Are there any kids in the relationship now? Good, wonderful. So there's just no reason for you to have contact with this person for now. There's no reason. Don't. Time heals all wounds and perhaps we can change it, but for the time being, no contact. Come back in a couple weeks and then we can redo it. And then I want you also to give you guys sufficient time to do a full rip, take time to do it the right way, not in a rush when you've got other, a gajillion things going on as well. And I appreciate you really coming down to help out as well, okay?
Problem, and I'll make a
So-
note for Conrad to have a more in-depth discussion. with her.
The other thing is I'd like to talk to her as well, before, because I'd like to talk to her to tell her that, the ramifications, not to ever feel any type of fear. No one, absolutely no one should have to live in fear like that. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't, imagine having to walk on eggshells because of the fear that if you make someone mad, they're going to explode. No one should have to live like that. So, and I'd like to impart that, that's it. All right. So, Mr. Turner, whatever reset you want, if you want to do a week, 2 weeks, whatever you'd like to do, I'm okay. I'm just not ready. And understand that just, I bet, best probably not to say anything. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right.
I'm making that note for Conrad now.
Thank you. Hi, counsel. Coming up. Hey, of course. Hey, what's new?
How are you?
Hey,
Didn't realize you
Hi.
had created for the holiday.
yeah, so we're gonna expect you to be in costume in about, 2 weeks as well. We all will be. So.
I'm on call that week, so I told my second out if he wants to be Catwoman, I'll be Batman, but I don't know if we're gonna actually end up doing it.
And I'm already in costume.
As it's a good costume.
I'm faking it, Judge.
Who you got?
We have Mario de Jesus. I'm sorry, I lied. Horacio Guijarro.
It's a bond.
250-6632.
250-6632.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, is this the one where there's a dead body?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so,
And we do have family in the courtroom, Judge, just so you're aware.
okay,
My division chief is currently in trial on an intox man, so I'm hoping to sit down with her in the next 2 weeks so we can go over this case and make the final decision about whether or not we're gonna upgrade it. Matthew and I have been in pretty much constant contact about it, but
the issue, is it causation?
Causation, Judge.
Always causation, always causation.
She's been great. I mean,
I know, I know her well.
I keep
Great.
telling him to spread the rumor that I'm very difficult to work with, but he won't do that.
What do you get? So you want more time?
Yes, please. If the court doesn't mind, I
Yeah.
think 2 or 3 more weeks and I should have an answer.
I mean, I've not gotten any violations. I've gotten everything
No, sir.
that's good so far, so, okay.
And you did
Yeah.
want to talk about bond,
There's
right?
one other issue, Judge, if we can address just one of the bond conditions. He's on GPS, got scram, he's abiding, but his curfew hours, he's just having issues with work.
Okay,
Instead of 7 to 7, push it from 6 to 8.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, just I don't want him out in the middle of the night, but I'm okay with that. Absolutely. That's okay. And if you want, 9 to 6, I'm okay with that. What did you say you want?
9P to 6A.
Okay, yeah,
That's how I think. Judge.
okay, totally. So just let pre-trial know and then we can amend the conditions and then it's getting up there. It's 180 now, so at the next setting, we gotta, yeah. Okay, cool, okay.
Very nice to see you.
All right,
See you,
guys,
Judge.
take care, for sure.
Jairo Jose Macero Bárcenas.
So guys, he's got to be here at the next setting.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Molina.
Buenos días, señor
So
Molina.
you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're also charged with theft. On that one, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. Shh. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're going to dismiss the theft in exchange for your plea on the DWI. You need to understand that the DWI will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. What do you think will happen if you got pulled over after a night of drinking and an officer sees a prior DWI in your record?
Caso de manejo
What do
ebrio.
you think is going to happen?
¿Qué cree que le va a pasar a usted? I'll return to jail.
I would never, even if you've had 1 beer, get in a car because your record will kill you. And what we're doing today, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. You're facing, like I said, up to a year. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail. Credit for the 3 days that you've done.
Dice cárcel, crédito por los 3 días que ya cumplió.
It also says here $650 in restitution.
$657 en restitución, él ya pagó eso.
Sí.
Sí, mire, pues.
And that was on the theft case, Judge.
Y eso fue el caso de hurto, de robo.
Great. That's good. Good. I'm glad that you paid that.
Me alegra que lo haya pagado.
It's only fair.
Es solo justo.
Always the idea
Todo
here,
la-
whenever there's
Moment of accountability here. Paying restitution isn't just ticking a box. It shows the court you're not just sorry, you're doing something about it. Should courts reward that more? Should we do more to separate remorse from repeat offenders?
someone that there's an alleged victim in a case, we want to make them whole again. And so thank you for doing this. That's great.
Ahora, si supone-
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off.
de quitar.
Is this what you want to do?
¿Qué desea hacer? Yes.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Se declara la ofensa de manejo ebrio. Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for the minimum, which is 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you will be right back in here with us.
Señoría,
I can if you want, but you'll have to get the dates to them. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
buena suerte.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bring them out.
Señor Molina.
I got a plea and then 2 fugitive cases coming out.
I guess let's do the plea
Wait.
while they're bringing them up.
NWANNE.
NWA.
Is it Nguyen? Nguyen?
Wait.
Nguyen?
1A. The end of silence. Order in the court for plea.
After we're done right here, you'll go right here. And that's, you don't have to put anything, you don't pay anything, you just have that in, okay? It's what the current courthouse. That's first floor.
So
My time's right on the ready, Judge.
what do you do with yourself these days, Ms. Swanee? Sorry? What do you do?
I work at Whataburger.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? You realize it's going to go on your record.
Yes, sir.
You realize you're only making life more difficult for yourself, right? The more convictions you have, the more difficult you're making life. I mean, you need to understand that life doesn't get easier as you get older. It gets more difficult, and the more convictions you rack up, the harder life is. Just not many people are going to give you a job if you keep getting convictions. So no, I guess you don't want to do a deferred.
I asked her about it, Judge, and I told her that she could avoid the conviction if she did a deferred. She has no convictions that I saw. She said that she wasn't interested in that. I mean, if you're.
There is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you don't end up with a conviction on your record. But that would be at a minimum, 9 months. You got to stay clean, no alcohol, no dope.
Order in the court.
You've no interest to try to keep this off your record?
I have a job to, keep myself busy, so.
Great.
I plan on staying out of trouble and staying out of the way.
But nevertheless, you're not interested in a probation to try to keep this off your record? Are you sure? Okay. You need to understand that this is going to go on your record. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. This is a lifetime decision that you make today. The other thing that you need to understand is that if you ever run from the cops again, because it's an evading arrest, which is an enhanceable offense, they can use, if you ever pick up another one, they can now make it a felony offense instead of a misdemeanor, because they can use this to enhance you. You understand? Okay. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change it. So are you sure you want to do this? There were no other offers, I guess, no PTI, anything like that?
No, Judge. The circumstances following the.
Okay. If you change your mind within 30 days, perhaps we can do something if you get buyer's remorse. Typically, but you got to understand, this is not a good day for you. This is not a good thing that's happening to you. You're only hurting yourself even more. Do you understand? Stop picking up convictions. Stop getting into trouble. All right, you know that from now on, it's a minimum of 90 days in jail. Minimum of 90 days for anything you pick up. All right, how do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty, sentence you to, is it 3 days?
3 days credit for 2 days.
Oh, yeah, okay, 2 days in jail. Credit for the 2 days that you've done. I will roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, Ms. Warren. Okay. Thanks.
Move up. You have Mr. Gonzalez and Mr. Rubio, they're both waivers, Your Honor.
Okay. Gonzalez.
This is
Rubio?
Gonzalez and Rubio. Yes, sir.
I gave to.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Buenos días, señores. Buenos días. Good morning.
Both of you guys are wanted from other states, and you are being.
¿Qué está haciendo?
Order in the court, please. I can barely hear the judge and I'm right in front of him.
You're being brought out because you guys are wanted for one reason or the other. You are Alejandro Gonzalez.
¿Ese es su nombre? Sí. Yes.
You're wanted for out of the state of California for receiving stolen property, motor vehicle, unlawful driving or taking of a vehicle, resisting, obstructing, delaying of a peace officer or EMT.
Demorando policía a un paramédico.
Are you waiving formal extradition?
Señor?
Are you waiving formal extradition?
No, I just signed.
Did you want the 14 days for them to come pick you up?
14 días para que ellos vinieran a recogerlo a usted? Sí. Yes.
And you must waive formal extradition.
Extradición formal. Sorry, I didn't know. Usted ya habló con su abogado, señor.
And I guess
I
you have,
just believe the way you're, and he's understanding the question is being lost in translation, Judge.
Pregunta.
Do you want me to ask him?
¿Quiere que yo le pregunte? Mira a su abogado.
¿Vas a renunciar a pelear que te extradicen? ¿Sí o no? No es ok, es sí o no.
Eso, si digo sí,
Es
lo
para
que
que te
firmaste.
vengan en 14 días.
es lo que firmaste. Sí,
you want to wait formally?
¿Quiere renunciar a extradición
Sí.
formal?
sí.
Yes.
Mr. Rubio, you are wanted out of the state of Tennessee for first-degree murder.
Asesinato capital.
Are you waiving formal extradition, sir?
¿Extradición formal usted?
Okay.
Hablar más fuerte.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we wish you the best of luck. Take care, and we'll wait for the respective jurisdictions to come get you.
Thank you.
Las jurisdicciones a buscar.
Brendan.
Morning, Judge.
Hey, man.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I'm here on Mr. Enriquez. Judge, this is he was on a, yes, yes. Your Honor, he was on a he had to come back to prove that he did his IoT SOP classes. I believe he did, Your Honor.
He's behind it. It's like $860.
Ouch.
Oh, $930, sorry.
Come up, Mr. Enriquez.
He's completed everything else.
And Judge, he does have the,
So are they withholding all certificates until he pays it?
So these are the supervision fees, so all the fees associated with the program. I don't know if they want to waive the fees, that he could be done today, or.
I asked, I just emailed Brenda. And Brenda said they can't wait for probation, according to her.
The moment you pay these fees, the moment they dismiss these cases, when can you pay these fees?
I'm not sure. I don't want to give you an exact date and not fulfill with it, so.
You told me in the hallway potentially 2 months, Judge. They asked for a 4-month extension. Could we get 2 months?
It's going to be under bond condition during that time as well, you know? You're going to have to pay, the longer you take, the more you're going to end up paying in the long run, because you're going to have, what do you have now, an interlock?
He has sober spam.
Sober link. All that costs money. The longer you take, the
I
more.
understand. That's why I've been backed up on it. BL told me he would talk to y'all about, dropping it or potentially reducing it.
Tried, but it's not up to me. It's up to the DWI. It's their program. It doesn't run with me. They're the ones who file the dismissal. They're the ones who, write the terms. I only do the resets and either grant or deny the reset, But at some point, we need to put this baby to bed. It's 710 days old.
Yeah, I know.
We can't just keep it open forever. What are you doing with yourself these days? Are you working?
I'm a waiter at Papacitos. I mean, I'm just doing what I can right now.
So pick up double shifts.
I mean, I tried to, but,
I worked at Papacitos, I made a killing.
me too, but I mean, I be paying off my bills and stuff.
Where do you live?
What was that?
Where do you live?
I mean, I live with my parents right now. I be paying them bills.
You're living with your folks.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like if I'm living by myself, I have to pay rent, other things, utilities, so, I mean,
Do you
everything.
pay rent with mom and dad?
That's right.
So if I call your mom and dad right now and I ask them if you're paying rent, they're gonna tell me yes? What's the number? Let's do this. I need to give you a deadline to have this done.
I
We
understand.
can't keep this open forever. It's on you. If you need to get a second job because you're living at home, are you doing anything else besides working at Papacitos?
I mean, I just cut hair on the side. I mean, I got my barber's license, but